First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream, and this is this, that, and the third interview series. I want to give a huge shout out to Creative Eye Visuals, TZ LaFlair, TZ Da Vinci, behind the scenes, behind the camera. Make sure you guys give us a vote for Podcast of the Year, this, that, and the third interview series for the Queen City Awards this year. You can go to www.queencityawards.com/nominations, and you can vote for this, that, and the third interview series once a day per device. Run it up. It's the number one interview series in the planet. And the reason why it's the number one interview series in the planet because I can bring on guests like this today. I've been watching this artist for the last 6 months do his thing. During the COVID season, I had to kind of switch things up and try to get artists a different platform, and we did some of the battles, some of the early verses before they was doing the verses, and my guy hit me and said, "I'll take whoever. I got my songs ready. Let's lock it in." He did that. He did his battle. He won his battle. Matter of fact, and since then I just been seeing him work, put in the work, working hard. Drop the project. You dropped the project. You dropped the project. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Dropped the project
End
end of June, and now he is here to tell his story. I got the one and only Union, South Carolina's Young Leek.
Yes, sir.
What's up with you, man?
Cool, cool.
It's good to have you here, man.
Appreciate it for having me.
Oh yeah. What was it that made you reach out, decide to want the battle? Like, where did you? I don't know where you came across. If somebody put you on, it was like, yo, you need to do this, or like, what was the connection in there?
My uncle, he had
Okay.
he told me about you. He was like, yeah, you definitely want to get with him.
Okay.
So
Okay.
then they had like how we were talking about Gusto.
Mhm.
So we had seen Gusto, and then we had seen you had opened up another opportunity.
Yeah.
So I was like, I mean, shit, that's an opportunity to promo shit like that for
Facts.
people to actually know that I'm rapping.
So you wasn't really too worried about the battle per se. You were just more like, it's gonna be it's gonna be a chance for people to hear me. They
Yeah,
gonna
that's
know
what
what's up.
It's what up. Y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you ended up getting the dub.
Facts.
How did it feel? Walked away with some prize money.
Yeah,
some
that
acclaim.
That was like my first time, like, doing something like rap wise, like, so I just started, so I mean,
Right.
it felt real good.
I was surprised, bro. And then when I found out, like, oh, he just really doing this thing.
Yeah,
Like, the confidence is dope. To see that as an artist, especially starting out like you are. Let's go back a little bit. Union, South Carolina. Tell me what that's about. Tell me how that is like. What do the people need to know about Union?
It's a very small town. I ain't gonna hold you back. I mean, it like any other town. You got your hoods. You got. I don't even know if you ain't got suburbs. Hold up.
It's only the hood.
Like, I ain't never seen like no big ass neighborhood out of Union.
Really?
You
What's the biggest name to like maybe come out in terms of like what would people know?
Sports wise.
Okay.
We got. You ever heard of Trevor Booker?
Of course, Trevor. Shout outs to Trevor Booker. I'm not gonna lie, Trevor Booker. I actually just spoke with him not too long ago. Yeah.
Then hold on, somebody. I forgot his first name. His last name Crosby. He was something with football.
Okay.
I forgot his first name, but he was pretty big too.
So y'all never had any big rappers, singers really come out that you could look to and be like, okay, I know I can come from Union and do it too. In terms of the level you want to be at. How about that?
Not stars. I wouldn't say like major star rappers. I mean, they out there. But
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about like on a when
major platform.
what can Charlotte say? They got the number one rapper in the world coming out of Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? In terms of that. Okay.
Yeah. Say yeah.
Young Leek is here. Young Leek is here to take the opportunity there. So what were you doing growing up? Were you into music heavy? Were you into sports? Because that's maybe what you saw. What was it?
Younger life is different sports. I remember first it was football.
Okay.
Then middle school, about 5th, 6th grade, started transitioning towards basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was you nice? Was you
Of course.
He said, of course.
Of course.
I'm waiting on somebody when I asked them was they nice in sports to be like, nah, bro, I was trash. I ain't nobody done it yet.
Yeah.
So I guess what was your position?
Point guard. I'm not short, so.
I understand. I got a power forward mindset and a point guard body, so I be wanting to be down low. And when you jump and they just be like, give me that, it don't really work out the same. So clearly basketball, didn't it's not where you ended up going in the long run. What was the transition to music? When did the transition go? And was there anything else in between, like the sports, before you got to the music that you wanted to do?
Not really. It was like after I want to say like I just graduated last year, so I was still playing
Okay.
basketball. Like the middle towards the end of the basketball season, I just started rapping. Like for real.
Were you, in season, were you still like kind of putting it out there, or like you was just full in with the sports, or would you still like did you make a couple songs?
I think I was making a couple songs in season. Like after practice, I was in the studio a little bit.
What your teammates think?
They fuck with me.
Okay,
They
okay.
Or at least they say they do. I hope they ain't lying to me.
Right, man. I don't know, them teammates can probably gonna keep it funky with you, like, bruh. Instead of getting in that stool, you need to get on this practice court. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, they fuck with me for the most part.
so what school you go to?
I had went to Burns.
Burn. Oh, the biggest. That's football for real, man.
Football, straight football.
So,
Football school.
you just graduated, like you said, like being that you graduated. What would it be 2020 or 2019? Oh, so you had the super weird experience of your final year of just school.
Like that last weekend we got out, right? But nobody knew it was gonna be like that was the last time we ever went to school.
So it's people that young Leek. So it's like right now, it's people that like the last time they saw you was in school, and now they see.
They watching me. That's crazy, right? That's crazy.
A lot can change in a little bit of time. For sure.
That's crazy.
So did you, did y'all didn't have prom or anything? Was that already done, or did y'all get to walk for your graduation?
We walk for graduation. I'm trying to think about the proms.
Well, you ain't go clearly. You must not have been one.
I don't think we had it for real.
Dang.
I don't think we had prom.
So then, let me ask you, since you stepped into this now, all you've known for your career is COVID life, like in terms of as an artist, since you just starting to do this thing. What has it been like in the last 6 months for you? Because your experience gonna be a little different. You ain't been able to go out and hit the stages to start out with, to do a lot of moving around the way an artist would early on. What's your experience been like as an artist early on that you think is different?
Like, a lot of thinking, like what's your next move, like how can, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do to like expose myself more to like more people type shit? Cause like it's really just the beginning, like you know what I'm saying? So yeah, trying to just figure out how to like get myself out to more people.
Yeah. I think you doing it, and I keep going back to the battle. Like we had radio personalities, bloggers on there, DJs, hosts, judging that, and they all liked your sound. It was different. Tell the people, like, when you started rapping, what were you going for in terms of your sound? Is that something that you had to work on? Is it something that it's been the same way, or?
I wouldn't really say I was going for any particular sound, to be honest. Like, I was just like, I hear a beat, flows, lyrics pop up in my head, just on the booth, just lay it down.
Okay. Do you write before you go into the booth, or you like to freestyle when you get there, or you need to have it planned out before you even get?
It's really been a transition, really, cause like when I first started rapping, every song was written word for word, like really. So
you read probably every little thing the way.
Every little, you know what I'm saying. But lately it's been like I can go in the booth, punch a few lines. I might have wrote these few lines down, but it's been like a lot of punching in lately. Just trying to get more into that, cause it's like more creative.
You think you becoming a better artist that way? Are you getting better content out of doing it that way, or are you still trying to figure out how to make sure you saying something with your music now that you can't write it?
Let's see. I think punching in. I feel like I don't know though, cause like when I was writing, like you can like really like take your time with it when you're writing, cause like when you in the studio and you punching in, it's not like a rush or anything, but it's like damn, I'm here for thinking this line. It's been like, you know what I'm saying?
What does Young Leek need in the studio session? Like, what is he? The vibes with the ladies. Do you need some type of medication? Like, what is a Young Leek session like?
Really, a mic. I need something to drink.
Okay. What you brown or white?
Young Leek can't even be drinking yet.
If he is, we ain't about to expose him. But nah, I feel you. Okay.
I don't even drink alcohol for real, but like, I like to be by myself for the most part. I ain't even gonna hold you. I just feel more comfortable being my engineer.
Who's your engineer? Is that the person you work with all the time, or you work with different engineers and producers?
This farmer crew I work with 3.
Okay.
I got Steve Brothers out of Union.
Okay.
I got Palmetto Parker, he from the Bird. And I got there's an engineer from Atlanta that I've been working with. His name Dreamer.
Okay.
So I fought all of them hard.
What do you think has been the one thing in this that, like in this music game, that you haven't liked? Like, is it something that you run into and you like, I don't want to do this, bro, but I got to, or maybe I don't even want to deal with certain stuff like that because it burned you? Like, is there anything that you done had to experience as a young artist where you already been like, never again, or nah, this didn't work, so I'm gonna do it like this later?
Not yet, but I know it's gonna come. Cause like I just know like there's a lot of fake stuff going on, but I know it's definitely gonna come. So
be prepared for it, but it's all about how you take everything. Cause it's like I tell everybody, like don't ever accept a loss. Take a L as a learn. Like always make it a learn. Because if it's a loss, then when you do it again, you're gonna get the same results from it. So use it as a learn.
See this thing the other day, you can't spend life without.
Ooh.
I like
that.
It's still
That's facts. That's facts. Young Leek here with us. This, that, and the third interview series. Where the name come from?
My homeboys call him Leek.
Okay.
And I just put the young on top of that.
Why the Y-U-N-G? Why that young versus?
Young Leek is already like not really original as is. So
okay.
Maybe I should have sat down and thought about like a more original name, cause like. But I mean, Y-U-N-G made it a little bit more original. But yeah, it just, you know.
So what we seeing really here is, you know, you as an artist, like you still are developing yourself as well, because you know it's so many different parts, especially when you starting out, because you just want to go and make music, but then like you said, on this other side, you realize it's an image. I also want people to be able to Google me and be able to pop up, and I want people to, you know, there's all these factors that go into it, and I'm glad that you recognizing and being like, yeah, that's my name, but I also know, like, you know what I'm saying, it's not the most uncommon thing in the world, but I think you'll grow with that. I want to ask you about your visuals, because I know this year you started doing videos. What is it that you noticed about videos that might be different? Because I tell people all the time, like we were just talking, shout out my guy Gray Hoodie Films in the building with us. For 3 minutes worth of content, it might take 2 days. You know, what did you learn about being on videos, or even maybe waiting on a video, like the process of that?
For one, you gotta do that shit over and over.
Facts.
I thought like before my first video, I never been to no set. I never watched. So I'm like, damn, cuz that shit might be quick. Like, bro. Yeah, we had. That's for one. And then for two, I didn't know it take a little minute. Like I thought you just get it back, like you know what I'm saying. And you say like,
where my video at, bro? We shot it. We shot it 2 days ago.
Yeah, I thought like that. So you like when you're doing videos, you gotta also have like you gotta be thinking ahead. Like what you know when you want to drop this.
That's
like,
true.
You gotta be thinking ahead.
That's true. Like that. And I know you're very strategical about, you know, the way you want to drop and roll out everything, even in terms of, you know, your media runs, in terms of like we've talked when I'm like, yo, come see me. You like, I would no disrespect, it ain't time. I want to wait until you know I got something here. And you know, you dropped the project. Talk about what it was like and how it felt to really let the people finally hear, you know, what you've been holding on to.
Just the beginning, my first project, it was like, all those songs on there were like, I want to say my first few songs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like what I like. That's really the beginning sound. Like just the beginning, that's the main one. So, man, I like it. Like, I didn't got.
It's your first one. It's your, you know, I tell everybody your first whatever you drop is. Like, you know, you 17, 18, like that's 18 years of life that you've been able to get out, and it's the first time it's going out there. So, your second one, between your first and second, that's all the living you've been able to do. You might have more stuff from your past, but you had 18 years worth of stuff to talk about on this first one. So, you know, I know that'll be your baby there in terms of your project. What's your favorite song off of it?
What's my favorite song off there? It changes like every day.
Okay.
I listen to it. I like, hold up. I like this a little bit. But like one thing I will say about like my first project, I wouldn't say I rushed it, but I rushed it. Like I was just so excited.
What's missing from it that you think was rushing, or what did they not do for you that?
No strategy with dropping it.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I was just so ready to drop, like you know what I'm saying.
And that happens a lot. We
that's
see
a learning experience.
Facts. We done seen many artists like throw something out there before they time, and you know we be like, yo, like, all right, it ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, I see what you're doing, but again, as an artist, you know what you want to put out there, and you know when it's time to do it. It's just being able to take that L and realize, okay, maybe next time I'll do a little something differently for it. So, Born With It is one of the tracks on the that's on the tape, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's on the tape.
It's the intro.
The intro for the tape. Talk about why you decided to make it the intro, and talk about what that song.
Speaking about my life for real, like I don't think I was speaking about everything in like my life, but like with most of my songs, like when I first started rapping, I would send them like to like everybody, like my friends and my family and stuff like that. So like with Born For It, I ain't even send it to nobody. And I was like, I'm gonna play just the intro, just to, you know what I'm saying, just do they like it, do they not? Cause usually I always ask people like, do you like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? I send it to a few people or whatnot, but nobody heard Born For It until it dropped.
Oh dang! So you put it out with the visual and everything. So let's get into the video for it right now. Go ahead and introduce it for the people.
To my Born For It video?
Yeah.
It was me and this Horseshoe. That's when my grandma. That's when my grandma stayed at. So I would definitely do it down there. I feel like grandma.
You doing some acting in there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my aunt in the beginning.
Okay.
So, yeah. So like in the song, talking about like traveling up my mama's house, get them out. So I was like, you know, I was making it seem like me and my mama had got into an argument type stuff and shit. So yeah.
So you had some hand in directing it too. Okay. Dope. All right. Well, let's get into the video. Go ahead and tell them what they about to watch.
Y'all was about to watch my second visual. It's called Born For It, and it's just me. It's the intro to my EP, just the beginning, and it's really just me speaking about my life. So yeah.
Let's get it, man. This is the third interview series, Young Leek. So we'll be right back.
Tali, come on, get your ass up. Get up and clean my house. Come on, do something. I'm tired, yo. I'm tired. Every day I come home and my house is a mess.
What's dirty?
Get up, yo. Come on, let's go. You gotta go.
You ain't gotta worry about me.
Yeah, you gotta go. Get out my house. I'm tired. Do something with yourself. Let's go.
You ain't gotta worry about me.
Let's go.
You ain't gotta worry.
Get out my house. Get out my house.
I didn't leave around me, I just put my faith in God. You can't trust nobody cause everybody lie. I can't stare at my watch now, I can't fake no time. And I'm ready for the moment, I swear I was born for it. And my grandma passed away before I could move out the hood. Even when I'm going through it, I still say I'm doing good. I hope I don't die soon, cause I got something to prove. And you say you gon' do something, go ahead and do it. I was working at Pizza and washing dishes. Now I really bossed up, I'm my own business. Every time they used to tell me something, I sat down and listened. But I had to take a different route, had to go and get it. Cause I was trapping out my mama's house. Get 'em in, I get 'em out. Thought she was gon' keep me out. Thank God she didn't though. Where the hell was I gon' go? Leave it up to God, cause it's some shit I can't control. Any nigga watch me like they were my chaperone. I'm a solid nigga, I could never get exposed. Never saw my soul, but I sold a few lows. Hit my plug of the day, watch how quick I get it gone. All these hoes play, I'm just worried about a dollar. Any nigga talk like bitches, y'all should go and be some bloggers. If it ain't my bitch friend, then we ain't got a problem. And I'm on my grown man shit, had to pop my collar. They wanted me to get this, I ain't giving it. They told me put my pride to the side, that's when my pistol lit. Put a smile on my people's face, I really live for that. Back then they were hating, now they watch me like it's Cinemax. I didn't leave a room, I just put my faith in God. You can't trust nobody cause everybody lie. I can't stare at my watch now, I can't fake no time. And I'm ready for the moment, I swear I was born for it. The love I show my niggas be so priceless. Really speaking from my soul, ain't had to write this. This ain't meant for everybody, you ain't gotta like this. Mama told me they would change, she should've been a psychic. My bloody 18, hope it don't happen to me. Mikey got shot, I'm glad when you're saying rest in peace. Wake up, get money, go to sleep, and I repeat. I ain't worried about no niggas, it's just me and my team. I didn't leave a room, I just put my faith in God. You can't trust nobody cause everybody lie. I can't stare at my watch now, I can't fake no time. And I'm ready for the moment, I swear I was born for it. I didn't leave a room, I just put my faith in God. You can't trust nobody cause everybody lie. I can't stare at my watch now, I can't fake no time. And I'm ready for the moment, I swear I was born for it.
Back in the building. Third interview series. Young Leek. Saw that born for a video. Leek, in one of your tracks you say, I do the shit for my, who is it, your mama? Your who, how it go?
I get on that song. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Talk about like, have they heard that song?
Yeah, they have.
Do they like? Cause I know you basically saying like you running it up for them, like you doing your thing. How like supportive have they been with your music? Check you out, like, you know, cause I know it could be, especially when you coming straight out of high school, like. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And this is you know, you going 2 feet in it. How do they feel?
Everybody been really supportive, like not even my mom, my dad. Well, actually, like my dad, he big in the music. Like,
Really?
yeah, he used to rap, so like.
Okay.
He still do a little bit. So like, yeah,
Okay.
he was like understanding. But my mom, she was very supportive. Everybody else in the family, they like supported it. I was a little surprised they supported it that much. I ain't gonna hold you.
Everybody do not have that experience, my brother. I tell you, cause it can be tough. Even like up to a few years ago, like my parents still be like, doing, you know, especially in the world we live in, you wanna, you know, if you say you a rapper, then you need to be the biggest rapper, you know what I'm saying? But it's not always about that. And you, yeah, and you can still be big within your own name and still have your own fan base. Where have you seen, like, especially when we got like Spotify and all these platforms to see, where have some of your fans come from, or people that listen to your music? Have you seen it in any places that surprise?
I looked at I been looking at stats nowadays. Not really no place that surprised me. Like, not yet. Yeah, it's coming.
I know when you see that couple of dots that's in like France or something, and you be like, how they get on? That's what's so special about music though, cause it can really reach different places.
Yeah, you never know you'll never know who's listening to you.
That's facts. That's facts. Who like inspire you? Like who do you listen to? Or who did you rock with to kind of make you wanna start jumping into it?
Little baby.
Little baby. If you could sign Little Baby, is that's where you at with it? That's where you at with it. It's crazy though, cause I was telling you this, and I might just let you know, but like we set the battle up, like people see me like, yo, is that Little Baby's artist? Like, that's Little Baby new artist. And I was like, I really don't know.
Yeah, nah, I wish.
Well, maybe they was just speaking into existence for you.
You never know.
That could be the move.
I wish.
I want to ask you, Leek, like, being so young in it, do you think, because we see like Jay-Z, it's some people that don't even know Jay-Z is a rapper no more. Like, they know him as the mogul. Diddy. People don't even know Diddy is a hit producer, you know, rap, all of that. And it's another level to the game that you're going to. 20 years from now, if you can project, I don't think I never asked anybody to look at that, but like, where do you see yourself being? Because you could still be rapping, you could still be putting out tracks, you know, if you know, and if all goes your way. But is there another goal behind it? Do you want to be in management? Like, what else is it behind it?
Not gonna say like, I'm not gonna do a specific area, but something like a businessman type.
Okay,
Like,
okay,
I don't want to be rapping at 38.
okay,
okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's right now it's a young nigga game. Like,
always gonna be a young man. It's some old niggas. I ain't gonna say
yeah,
it's some older guys that do it.
like,
But it's always gonna be a
yeah,
young
but
man.
like me personally, I don't want to be rapping at 38. I want to be like helping the next. You know what I'm saying? Come like come up.
Yeah.
Like guide him, cause like what I didn't know when I was your age, like that type. I want to be that type.
As you should. As you should. I'm glad that you look into that. Do you have any like younger siblings, anything? Or?
I got two. I'm the oldest.
Okay. Do they look to you and be like, I'm gonna do it too, like in the music, or they kind of waiting to see how it work out?
I only stay with one. I stay with my own younger brother. He
Okay.
ain't never mentioned rapping to me. But that's crazy. I was thinking about that today. Like, damn, what if like Dave came up? Like, I don't know. That's what. Yeah, I was really thinking about that today. Like, damn, what if he? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's a thought that popped in my head today. That's crazy.
It would be dope. I mean, you know, bring him in, and maybe he waiting to kind of see like what you do with it, you know, or maybe he letting you. And that's what it is. He might wait and me say, yo, this Leek dream, this was. I don't want to, you know, jump into this, but he might be waiting for you to say, come on, bro, let me show you the ropes. And that's what it's about, man. Like you said, put it on for the next. Why not put your own on?
Right, for sure.
Leek, what we got next coming? Like, what we working on? I know you.
The EP drop. I got the single dropping tomorrow.
We dropping tomorrow?
The single coming tomorrow. Hold up. 2 hours. Listen 2 hours.
We dropping tonight.
Yeah.
Midnight. What's the name of it?
Hoop Dreams.
Hoop Dreams.
Yeah.
So we're going back to the basketball.
It ain't even no song about basketball. It's just like the first lines of it. I got Hoop Dreams. Hold up. I forgot how the first line goes. Hoop Dreams, but they didn't work out like a fad boy. That's the first line of the song.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just named it that. But yeah, it's like that's something you can ride to.
Looking forward to it. You gonna do a visual for it, or you wait to see?
I'm right.
Okay.
But after Hoop Dreams, got my tape coming up, and I got a single for the tape dropping end of October-ish.
Okay. Oh, so we on the way.
Yeah.
New music on the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I seen you been able to hit a couple stages or two. You know what I'm saying? You how did that feel being able to get it out, actually be in front of people to let see how they react?
It's so fun to me, like the way I've like grown. Cause the first time I was on stage, I was in Showcase in Atlanta. It was me and my best friend. He went with me. No lights hit me. Oh god. I froze up a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Then I did Merrimack Showcase in Charlotte. Not the time you was there.
Another one.
Yeah.
She was doing, I think, was it Sunday?
Sunday.
Yep.
I did that one. I did better. I felt better. Then the last time, I felt pretty good about that one too. So like.
You look like you was confident.
Yeah,
I say
sure.
that.
And like, when I was younger, I was like shy as hell. So like, I didn't came a long way when it comes to confidence. Like, I don't know, I was ashamed.
That's why I'm saying, like, the people that I don't know how you was like when you was a senior at the end of school, but they might be looking like, ain't no way he
like,
up there
I
talking.
Remember, like some classes, like if I ain't fuck with nobody, I ain't really saying nothing. Like if like not even that, like if we ain't like like cool, then it's like some class I'm like talking the whole class, like you know what I'm saying. It depends the vibe, shit like that.
Well, right now you got a lot to say. It seems.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? You letting the people know.
Facts.
And before we get you out of here, just let them know where they can find you. Let them know what they need to check out from you as well.
Y'all can find me on IG at youngleek.1, YUNG leek.1. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, youngleek.1, YUNG leek.1. I'm trying to get my YouTube together. That's Young Leek on YouTube. And I got, tap in. I got shit on the way for y'all.
It's 2 E's on the Leek.
Yeah.
Leek.
Yeah, E.
Right.
Facts.
Definitely appreciate you for coming up, man.
For sure, appreciate you for having me.
Make sure that y'all give us a follow on this, that, and the third interview series for more interviews, clips, and freestyles. Make sure y'all give me a follow at Stephen the Dream. TEPHEN Dream. All 2020. Fuck coronavirus. Fuck racist. Y'all know that's how I feel. I want to give a huge shout out to Creative Eye Visuals, TZ Left Flair, TZ behind the scenes, behind the camera. And a huge shout to young Leek in the building with us today on this technical interview series. Dream.